Hello and welcome to a podcast with no name yet, or the No Name Podcast. My name is Ricky, along with my co-host for the again, Manny.
Hello, Adam.
All right, Manny, how's it been? How's it going? Another week, another
And good. It's been pretty good. It's been pretty good. Been playing some Chell. Um,
for those that
I
don't know what that is.
it's a NHL 21 game. Well, it's a game mode in NHL. It's online NHL basically. It's like a hut and but isn't NFL FUT
Ultimate Team.
Ultimate Team? It's like Ultimate Team. So that's the thing. It's really cool. I enjoy it. That's about it. Haven't been doing a whole lot much. Was on Ricky's stream channel at I'm Only Ricky on Twitch. So that was cool. Played some zombies. About it. That's all I've been doing game wise. Other than that, I've just been kind of living my life. You know, just chilling.
Good. That's good. That's good. I mean, I saw Space Jam, but we'll talk about that later.
Okay.
I do want to bring up one couple things. One, uh, we talked a little bit about this yesterday. Yesterday, off record, not recording on group chat. Apparently, it's frowned upon if you call a lady ma'am after they mention their name to you.
Yeah.
I was today years old when I first found out about this.
Uh, this was Ricky's first experience with this. It is strange. It's really weird,
Well,
especially if you were raised a certain way.
it's not even. It's not even. Especially how like me and you were raised too, and all that stuff and everything like that.
Yeah.
It's just more the fact of it's just like just saying ma'am in general, even if you know the name and all that
Yeah.
stuff. Like it's still. I always thought of it as still a sign of respect and all that stuff, still, or just being
Yeah.
more, just being courteous because you don't know and stuff like that. Because the situation that I was in when it happened, it was like and all that stuff. It's when I was doing my 9 to 5, my regular 9 to 5, and my job does is I have to talk to people per se and all that stuff.
Couldn't have
And
your job.
huh?
Sounds like I could not have your job.
I don't know. I think I don't know. I don't know if people would. Um, but at the same time, it's like she mentioned the name at the beginning of the of the call and all that stuff, which is understandable. Well, because here's the thing: the reason of understanding of knowing getting that name was for I needed it for information and all that stuff. That was the thing and all that stuff. But at the same time, like how the conversation went, it didn't. I don't want to say it went sideways. It's just more the fact of like it went to a direction that I didn't need to go, and I
Got
ended up,
heated.
huh?
Got heated.
In a way, I guess you could say and all that stuff. I wasn't gonna go that far, but okay. Um, and I had said "ma'am" to her and all that stuff, and
Listen, man. No, that sounds
not
aggressive.
like that. I was like to just to de-escalate the heatedness. Uh,
Yeah, yeah.
and then she
Lower the fire.
she gets upset for the fact that I said that. And then she brings up the fact because like I told you my she did say like I told you my name and all that stuff. And I'm like thinking to myself, like, wait,
That's
what?
yeah.
I was like again, granted, it's like I know the only reason why I know your name ahead of time and all that stuff is because I needed it to look up something that needed to go into that. But at the same time, it's just like I mean, I guess and all that stuff, and it's just like um I still find it weird to this day. Weird. I mean, because it's new to me and all that stuff. And I'm trying to move on from it and all that stuff. I'm not trying to make it a big deal
You're
anymore
scarred.
and all that stuff. Like I'm scarred for life and everything. Like I have a new appreciation of I'm apparently I have a new appreciation of how to treat women now. Um
Yeah. Can't say
appar-
man anymore.
I can't say ma'am anymore out of and all that stuff and everything.
Yeah.
Apparently, especially if they told me their name just out of even though it's part of the job to figure out stuff to find it out.
Yeah.
If it's part of the 9 to 5, I'm like,
That's weird.
End of the day,
Yeah.
end of the day, though, it's. I will say this: end of the day, it's her fault overall because she should have known that she had an account on a subscription service that she apparently completely forgot about and just found out because she had recently got charged for it on and found it on her bank statement.
Yeah, and you told me how much the place that you work for charged for their service.
It's
It's pretty expensive.
no, at that time though, this was like, so just to get a little context, the account was set up 4 years ago. So
Are you gonna
she,
get in trouble for?
huh?
Are you gonna get in trouble for saying this? Just
I'm gonna
on
say
here.
this. That's it. I'm just gonna say
Oh,
that.
okay.
I'm just gonna say that the account was 4 years ago. I'm not going further than that. At that time, prices were a little bit cheaper and all that stuff. That's all I'm gonna say.
Oh, okay. Okay. So there was an influx in price.
Pretty much.
Okay.
Um.
That's your word for the day, kids. Yeah, you guys are listening.
So pretty much,
Influx means
so it's like
price.
at the end of the day, it's just like you're getting upset at me for something that you had no,
Yeah.
I have no control and you completely forgot about. Um.
Yeah.
But other than that, that's neither here or there. Excuse me. Whew,
So I mean, now you know you can't be polite to people.
who would thought Coke Zero can make you burp?
Me, that's all I drink.
Because that's all you drink.
Well,
Yeah.
that's not all I drink, but soda
Yeah.
wise.
Second thing, and I think I might be playing my first MMO.
I think you should explain MMO for the people listening that don't know what that
For
is.
those who don't know and are not into the gaming world, it is a
Yeah.
massive multiplayer online game. If you've heard of
Yeah.
World of Warcraft, that's what that is, and all
Yeah.
that stuff. So, well, this game has been
It's
announced.
World of Warcraft. Is that
It's not.
boss?
It's not World of Warcraft though that I'm wanting to join. It's actually a new game. It's called New World. It's in closed beta as of today. It was announced a while back. They had like an alpha trial a long time ago. I've
Wizard
literally,
101.
I've literally been watching streams on it all day. I have the website. I had the website up, looking into it. I might give this a shot. It looks interesting. I'm not gonna lie.
You should. I
All that
mean,
stuff.
and then if you wanted to give yourself like a how would you say it,
One step,
introduction
one step
before,
at a time. One step at a time. I'm
you
again.
could do Wizard 101. That's
Why Wizard 101?
it's free and it's like a little free trial you can do.
So, I mean, there is another MMO that I'm probably thinking I've been thinking about trying to do, but no.
Oh. Have you ever thought about it?
No. I've quick side note, quick thing. I've actually attempted World of Warcraft one time in my life.
Which one was it?
It was just vanilla.
It's
classic. It was classic. It was classic at the time when all that stuff. This was like early,
okay.
like this was I think Burning Crusade was out at the time.
Oh, it's a while ago.
Yeah, it was a long time ago. Got in, moved around, don't know what the hell I was doing. I was like, I don't want to do this again. But no, will I get back? Will I try World of Warcraft again? No.
Oh, what?
No. I just feel like, especially like that game has been out for so long, and like for me, it's just like as much as I know, because I know about the game and know what's in it, know what this and that and all stuff. Like it's not something that's like intrigues me anymore, or like even like want to attempt to try. However, this one, the one that just got it, New World, and then the other one, which is Final Fantasy 14, because
That's the MMO.
that's an MMO,
Oh, okay.
and it's on PS5. So it's like I have a PS5 and might give it a shot because I think there's like a trial period for it. So, but I did sign up for I did sign up to see if I can get into the closed beta for New World. So here's to hoping and all that stuff and see how it goes and all that stuff. And I mean, I could like you can closed beta starts today. It ends on the 2nd of August. You can get into the closed beta if you buy the game now. I don't know if I want to pay 30. The standard edition is like $30. I don't know if I want to pay $30 right now just to try something out that I probably won't play later on
Yeah.
and all that stuff. So I'm hoping to get an invite, even if it's like the last 2 days of the closed beta. I'll still give it a
Actually,
shot
why are MMOs considered like the nerdiest of games? Like, why?
because you do a lot in those games. Because like literally, you literally have to. Like, I have nothing against MMOs. I really don't, and all that stuff.
No, no, that yeah.
Like and all that stuff. Like when I see World of Warcraft, I'm like, more power to you, and all that stuff. Like, cool. Um, I tried World of Warcraft, didn't bother to get into it and all that stuff. And I think for me now, it's just more the fact of like I want to try something different more again,
Yeah.
because like especially now with like how gaming is right now at the moment, within me jumping into streaming back in fully into streaming, like it's hard to find a game to play
You know what
and
you
all that
should
stuff.
do?
Oh no,
Dungeons and Dragons.
that's not video games. That's
But that
uh
would be a dumb game to stream.
no, that's a lot to do to set up for if we did that on the stream. But
We should play them. We should play some D&D.
aren't
We
we
have a mutual friend.
aren't we supposed to do that?
I remember we were supposed to, and then the pandemic hit, and then we never talked about it again.
I thought we were doing it during the pandemic. Like we were all supposed to like be on the like
No,
call
so
and
the
all
thing
stuff.
is, it was like we were like, "Oh, we should so play D&D," and then you were like, "I've never played," and then our mutual friend was like, "You gotta play. I got a bunch of the books," and I was
Yeah,
like, "Dope. We
he
actually
had
have a
mentioned
D. A DM."
that it happened during the pandemic though,
Yeah,
when he got the books.
yeah, and then he was, and then in the yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm just moving forward.
Yeah,
And like during the pandemic, he's like, "I got the books," and I was like, "Sweet, we can have a good DM. He has the books. He has the monster books. We're good." And then nothing happened.
yeah.
And I'm like, all right.
All that stuff. So I
I
thought,
kind of started. I kind of already. I'm in the middle of one with some other friends because like nothing happened. So once this one ends, I'll let you guys know. I
so
guess. Um,
yeah. So but yeah. So if I get into this, I'm probably give it a shot. Am I going to stream it? I don't know because I don't know if I can stream it under one PC with this thing. Um, but I'll for sure
just put
get.
a camera in the middle of the screen,
No, I'm not doing that.
and
I'm not doing that.
I just like look around the camera.
I'm gonna try to see if I can do recorded gameplay at least. If I can do that. I'll do that
Just post to the YouTube's.
and all that stuff. But yeah. So I'm trying that. I'm gonna give that a shot. See if I like it. Like from what it looks like, it looks interesting and all that stuff. But we'll see what happens when I jump into it. Will I do Final Fantasy? I'll probably do that too. Am I gonna try to get Manny into it? I don't know yet because I need a friend with that.
I've played one Final Fantasy.
Well,
Which one was it?
this is 14. This is the
It
MMO
was the
one.
one. It was the one with like the big sword.
They all have big swords.
It was like glowing red
They all glow
ish.
red. Most of them glow
And
red.
it had like a dude with like black hair, and it was like combed to the side.
Some of the games are like. Some of the ones are like that. You're not
That's the
helping.
one I played.
You're
I
not
don't know which
helping.
one it
You're breaking your breakdown of it is not helping whatsoever.
was. PlayStation 2?
10, 11,
Maybe.
11 was online.
Oh, then
So,
it was
so you're looking
10.
at either 10, 10 2, and 12 are the only ones that came out on PS2 specifically.
Oh, then it was one of those. I don't know which one. It was,
Specifically.
it was quite a while ago, and it was alright. I don't see the big draw to it.
Well, it's like 7. It's like, well, again, 14 is like the like again, like with the thing about the Final Fantasy series in particular, like each game is different from the other. There's no connection to it whatsoever.
Yeah, I really found that out like a couple episodes ago in this podcast.
Yeah,
And
I
I was
remember
like,
telling
oh,
you
man,
that.
that's
Yeah,
really
exactly.
weird.
So it's like jumping into 14, which is the MMO, which is an MMO, and all that stuff. It's like like you don't need backstory or anything like that, so we'll be good there.
If you start, when you start, if it's good, let me know. I can play.
Well, I'd rather just have you join in with me and we can just do it together.
Because I haven't touched WoW in about 2 months, but I do play WoW. I'm a
He
WoWer.
does. He does.
I don't know if they call it WoWers. I don't know.
I don't
I'm
know
not
what they
part of that
call it.
community. I'm not that much into the community. I like playing
Uh-huh.
it.
Yeah.
I met this really old dude at the World of Warcraft, not at the Warcraft movie, and he was like saying things that my brain couldn't compute. Like I was like he was like saying like he started playing when it first came out, and he was like a big wower, and I was like, all right, and he started like saying things that I was like, I'm not that advanced, my guy. I play, but casual.
It's like
Like,
I just play. I don't.
yeah, I'm not a sweat. I
It's not even a sweat. It's just
don't know what they would call it. He was a mega fan. That's
yeah,
the only game he plays. But
yeah,
he was pretty old. It was like all white hair.
yeah. But anyways, with that, you can catch the No Name Podcast every Wednesday at 10 a.m. on YouTube, Anchor, Spotify, Google Podcasts, and other audio services. Couple of things on housekeeping. Our No Names reactions video for Loki season 1 is officially out as of the day we record this. I think no, did I upload it Monday? Uploaded Monday.
Monday.
I uploaded on Monday. So you can check that out and all that stuff. You can hear our reaction or what we think about the whole season and all that stuff. Hear Manny's crazy theories as always. When it comes to the MCU and all that stuff. And
One of them's
so check it
true.
out. So, technically true.
Can we just say that? Let's just get that one out the
Technically true.
way.
Technically true.
Enough to be
Technically
true.
true. Technically true.
Yep.
And all that stuff.
Yep.
That's happening right there. Again, so the thing is with the reactions, particularly with the shows, because like the episodic one with Falcon Winter Soldier,
WandaVision.
we didn't do one with WandaVision. We just did it with
Oh,
we did it with Falcon Winter
WandaVision.
Soldier. I mean, we did talk about
Oh.
WandaVision, but we didn't make it. I didn't make it episodic. I didn't make them separate.
Mm.
But with Falcon and Winter Soldier, we tried to do it with Loki, but then stuff happened, and then
We just made a big episode.
we just did one whole video. We're probably gonna do the same thing with Bad Batch and What If when Bad Batch finishes, and then What If is same thing with What If when that comes out. So those ones too. So we'll do those. We're gonna do those as one whole video for the whole season, all that stuff for that and everything. For that stuff.
Were we gonna announce the other project that we've been working on?
What?
That we keep saying we're gonna do?
Tier list.
Yeah.
We are planning on doing tier list videos. That's still a thing.
Okay.
Stuff. We are still doing it. We just gotta pick a day to do it.
Yeah. Did we already say the name? Did we say the official name?
We never gave it a name. We just
Yeah,
said
I thought we
that
did.
we just did tier list video. No, I mean like we never talked about it as giving it a name on the podcast itself
Oh, okay.
and all that stuff. But I'm saying like we never. But overall, there was never an official name for and all that stuff. I was just all that stuff. So so those are still happening. Outside of this, of course, I also stream on Twitch every Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. 8 p.m. Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, 7 p.m. Saturday and Sunday. Lately, the last couple Sundays, I have done the game called Life is Strange. I've already 3 episodes in, and it's been a blast. It's been a fun time. So with that, I've actually decided to upload each episode onto my own YouTube channel because I didn't want to. I want to probably try to we're gonna try to separate that as much as possible based off content that we do. So that's on my own channel. Episodes 1 and 2 are already up. Episode 3 will be posted Thursday, so that's tomorrow after this and everything on my own channel. The link will be in the description below. And then of course Sunday is we'll be on Twitch. I'll be doing episode 4, maybe 5, and all that stuff. Depending on how time goes. But other than that, let's get on to our stuff, our topics. Not much and everything. What was that? You're cutting off. You're like cutting out. I'm just gonna say that.
Cut out.
Yeah, you're cutting out.
I know. Can you hear me? We're good?
I can hear you.
We're good?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Cool. I was like, damn, you didn't shout out my Twitch channel. That's messed up, dude.
Says the guy that says he doesn't
Uh,
even promote his own Twitch channel and doesn't want to because he doesn't use it.
yeah, dude. I'm signed with SKT, dude.
Oh my god.
I'm,
It was
I'm a,
literally last week how I was mentioning to him that he should promote his Twitch channels. He was like, "Yeah, but I don't do it as much. I don't do it
yeah,
this. I don't mention it this week. I don't mention it and all that stuff
yeah,
because I'm ho and all that stuff." And he's like, now he's like, "You don't bring up my Twitch channel." I'm like, "Bruh,
yeah,
make
dude.
up your
I'm
mind.
an SKT influencer, dude. It's not with SKT.
Make up your mind. Make up your mind." And
I'm
all that stuff.
with Faker, dude. Being Faker. We chilling. Dude. So, anyways, we're gonna go on.
And all that stuff.
Get into
Okay,
the
on to our first topic today. As apparently the Switches has competition now, as Valve, who don't if you don't know, are like the people who make games such as
Valorant.
no,
Oh,
not at
it
all.
makes sense.
No,
It
no.
makes sense. Val makes Valorant.
I guess. Anyways, games such as Portal, Portal 2, Life, Half-Life, for those ones. And of course, if you don't know, Steam, the very popular PC marketplace for games and all that stuff and everything. Well, they have
not
announced, huh?
not a big computer player.
Says the guy that
No.
plays WoW and League of Legends.
Yeah.
So now they have announced a handheld system called the Steam Deck. Uh, yes, it's pretty much what you think it is. It's a portable PC. It
Is it
is.
water?
It doesn't say really. There it is. It's supposed to begin shipping. Reservations are already available. It says shipping is supposed to begin in December of 2021, but since pre-orders have begun, uh, latest to get one is second quarter of next year.
I'd rather get a Soldier Boy console.
So, oh my gosh,
Is he gonna make a Switch too? Is he gonna make a? Is he gonna make a
stuff.
Soldier Boy Switch?
Pretty much. Anyways. So with this, there's three different models of them. One, there is one that will have a 64 gigs within it. Another one with 256 gigs, and another one with 512 gigs. 399, 529, and 649 pricing for each one.
So 529 is like the OLED.
No,
No. Oh.
no, there's no OLED to it and all that stuff based off
Is
of
there a
what it says.
Pro?
So what is it? So the 399 model is pretty much what are the defect? I need to find that. Hold on, give me a second while I'm trying to find.
No, I read something on IG that said that it wasn't going to be able to run certain games.
Oh, that's what I was gonna bring up too. I was actually trying to look for that and I completely forgot. Thank you for reminding me about that though, Manny.
You're in front of us, co-host.
But let me get this. So let me go ahead and get you with the technical stuff and everything like that.
Technicalities.
Yeah, and also, well, no, like with the internals of what's in it.
Yeah, so,
Spec-wise. I don't think that's the same thing you meant. What it was supposed to mean.
yeah,
But anyways,
like 27.
it is a AMD Zen 2 four core count CPU with a GP with a RNDA 2 GPU, 16 gigs of RAM. Again, I already mentioned the storage options. It's a 7-inch LCD touchscreen with a that provides a resolution of 1280 by 800 with a 60 hertz refresh rate. So you're most likely be able to play games at 60 frames per second with that.
Really?
Yeah. Stereo speakers. It does have a headphone jack. Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, and for that stuff to bring that out, all the other options. Now
HDMI.
I was gonna get to that in a bit. Stuff.
Oh, okay.
So the thing is, so for the 399 model, which is 64 gigs, it comes with a carrying case. 529 model, it says faster storage, meaning because it's a SSD, solid state drive on that one. faster storage. Of course, it comes with carry case. The 649 one, which is the 512 gigabytes. Again, this is a solid state drive, so faster storage. It comes with a premium anti-glare etched glass, whatever the heck that means. I'm just kidding.
That means
I
the
know, I know,
glass
I know.
is
Yeah,
etched. Yeah, they etched the glass.
the grass can't get scratched and all that stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
Funny,
Or glare. Can't
or
get glare.
yeah, no glare too and all that stuff. So there's no HDMI port, but it does connect via USB-C. There will be a hub. There will be a dock for it. And how the dock works is if you plug it in, you put it on just like how you do with a switch, but it'll have an HDMI port and all that stuff where you can plug it into like a monitor or a TV of sorts and you play on there and
Now,
all
what
that
about
stuff.
LAN cable?
I think the dock does have a LAN cable. You're correct.
Oh,
Yeah. So yeah, the dock will have such as like a LAN cable, USB ports, again HDMI port. There's also a display port, which is different, all that stuff. It is going to be sold separately, unfortunately. But there's
the LAN cable?
the dock.
Oh, I was like, what?
No, the dock, which does have a LAN port to it.
Yeah, that's kind of weird.
Yeah, but that's going to be sold separately. But there's not much information. But again, it's like if you're looking to do the whole play on your monitor or TV and all that stuff and everything like that, or if you want to play with like your keyboard and mouse and all that stuff, or a controller, that's where the dock comes in.
Would you just buy a PC?
Which is what?
Would you just buy a PC?
Which means that too, and all that stuff. Um,
Yeah, because I had read, and I was like, this is kind of cool, and then it was like, the Stream Deck can only do
so yeah,
do these games.
so what Manny's mentioning about that? So there wasn't, I think it was an IGN correctly. It was mentioning not every game is going to be available on this because the also thing about this, it's how it being run. Looking through the Steam Deck, it will run on a new version of SteamOS, which is Valve's link-based operating system. Though you'll be able to play Windows games that don't have official Linux support using Valve's compatibility tech Photon, or even uninstall SteamOS and just install Windows. The thing is about it, since it is more of a PC, a portable, like a PC within it, you can put in Windows and all that stuff. You can also be able to install games that are not within Steam. So games that are from like the Epic Game Store, you can put those. You can download that in that, or EA's Origin. That's another option too. So you can do more than just games that you bought from Steam.
Mm-hmm.
From that too, and all that stuff. But there was an article mentioning about how there are certain games. It seemed like it was more like the more live service battle royale games, such as like Apex Legends, Destiny 2, to name a couple of them, that will not be able to be played on the Steam Deck.
Extraction.
Maybe whenever that comes out, we don't know yet. That could be one. That's
Wild Rift.
Huh?
Rift. League of Legends.
Well, no, didn't mention.
No.
It could be like, again, remember, like, it does have, you can install Windows on there, so you can install those games too. So, but it never said anything about those kind of games not being compatible on. That has to be looked at on whoever grabs one and tests it and all that stuff. So, I mean, it's an interesting device. Manny, would you buy one?
No. There's no need for me to buy one. I have a PC.
Not
I've never
even,
played games on PC.
not even for like on the go purposes and all that stuff.
No, because I'd rather get a Switch.
Interesting. Well, because like
I have a PSP that I still play. So like if I want to play God of War, I'll just play PSP. I have a Vita.
he said God of War, a Sony owned property. Of course, you're gonna play the game on personally. That's specifically like on a PSP. all that stuff.
Well, like like if I'm like, oh, I gotta go, to I gotta go to the cousin's soccer game. It's like,
Uh,
I'm just gonna take my PSP and play God of War, or like I'm gonna go play, something. So like I'll take my Vita or I'll take my regular PSP. Like when I finally find a Switch, I'll just take my Switch. Like I don't think I'm gonna take a string thing or whatever they call it. So like yeah, I'm okay. I think I'm set. I'm okay. Cool thing though.
so I
Cool
mean, like,
mention.
cause like things, cause like thing is like, cause I was like going through like my Steam library because I have like games bought from Steam,
Hmm.
like Assassin's Creed 3. I have like Guacamelee, Batman Arkham Origins, The Witcher 1, Portal 1, Left 4 Dead 2. To name a few of these games that I have on here, Battlefield 2. Yeah, Star Wars Battlefront 2, classic one. Uh,
That's what's
Borderland,
confusing.
Borderlands 2, and everything with along with the DLC and all that stuff. And some I got some like previous games and all that stuff and everything like that. Like so, like those kind of games particularly. It's like say if you had that kind of library with some other ones, whether it'd be like Doom or something like that. Um, you still wouldn't get that and all that stuff for having that on the go purpose and all that stuff at least.
No.
Okay, I'm not
Game on the
surprised.
go as well. I just
Huh?
don't game. I don't game on the go in them. Like
That is true. He
the
doesn't.
only time I take a PSP or a Vita with me is if like I'm gonna go to on a plane or like so I'm gonna go somewhere where I'm not driving
Mhm,
or yeah, pretty much those are the only two locations. Like because even when I'm camping, I don't take anything like that.
mhm,
So
mhm. I can see that.
that's pretty much. I don't really game on the go, so it's
Okay.
not really meant for me.
Okay. I totally get that. Well, because like here's like and that because like it's funny thing you mentioned it. It was like when you brought up said that you would rather get a Switch than this. Um, people are trying to compare this with the new Switch that's coming out in October, the Switch OLED screen. And
Yeah,
the thing is, it's like why? Why are you comparing
because
this?
it's to take on the go with you. It's like the same subgenre.
It's like this.
It's
It's the
I
same
mean,
thing, but it's like Nintendo is its own thing and all that stuff. Like I see the general PC player messing with this and all that stuff and being fine with probably getting a Steam Deck and all that stuff. Um, do I see I mean, I find this thing intriguing and interesting and all that stuff, but
ain't a Stream Deck what you got like to push the buttons on? Ain't that a Stream Deck?
that's a Stream Deck. This is a Steam Deck.
That's kind of a little close.
It is close. Don't get me wrong. And you know what's the funny thing about this also? So the company that the Stream Deck that you mentioned, the thing with the buttons I have. So the company Elgato had an event that same day this got announced, and they announced a updated version of the Stream Deck. So there was some. So that was kind of interesting. That was an interesting day to see.
Think
Uh,
like a Steam theme. That'd be cool.
the what?
Steam theme.
Steam
Steam
thing?
theme.
Steam
Yeah,
thing? Why?
the theme that you play Steam on.
That's
The Steam theme. That's good.
yeah.
It's catchy.
Why when it's already? That's like you're pretty much saying the Steam Deck should be just called the Steam thing.
No, the Steam Deck should be called the Steam theme.
That's what I just said.
Yeah, yeah. Cause like it's cool. It's catchy. Like kids can say it. I want a Steam theme. You can
You
have
find
like a you can
okay.
have like a '90s commercial for it. Like
Again, you find that catchy. You
you can have like
find
a '90s theme commercial with like kids, and they're like, "Whoa!"
I don't
And
know.
it's like
Uh,
I don't know.
All I say is like for people that are for people that are comparing this with the Switch OLED model, like something's wrong with you. You don't need to do that at all that stuff. It is gonna play. The only difference, the only unique thing about both of them is that they will probably play some of the games that are same that are and those are mostly like indie titles and all that stuff and everything like that.
Mhm.
And
Like Halo.
no,
Oh,
Halo's not a indie game at all. But it's again, it's like no one should compare those two. These are two completely different things. The
Why
only
doesn't Microsoft have something like this?
what
Why doesn't Microsoft have like a handheld?
it's called
Like
it's called Game Pass. Their cloud gaming
I
service.
guess now they're doing that. They don't have an older one though, huh?
Huh?
They don't have like when PSP came out, Microsoft didn't have anything like that, huh?
No.
Like
No, because they were smart. They were smart not to try to compete with the DS at the time. DS time.
DS is really good.
And all that stuff. And the Vita was way ahead of its was way ahead of its time.
Yeah, Vita would have did good nowadays.
And all that stuff.
Not nowhere near as good as the Switch, but it would have been decent.
Yeah.
It wouldn't have beat the Switch, but
Yeah.
it would have did.
So it's like it's funny that that's gonna happen and all. So that's funny to see all that stuff. But yeah, Steam Deck, it's here. I mean, well, technically, it's announced. You can reserve one for $5.
I think you should do that.
No, I'm not doing it.
You should take one for the team.
I'm not taking. Someone better pay me for it.
Just like remember when the Cybertrucks were first coming out, they were like, you can reserve one for like $100.
I was like,
it was basically just a waiting list, but you had to pay $100 to be on
yeah,
the
I
waiting
was like,
list.
nah, it's fine.
You should have got one because that was the time we were looking for a car too, and I was like, that'd be so cool if you came up in the Cybertruck. That would be awesome.
Yeah, what was that? Cybertruck got announced last year?
Yeah.
Yeah, so pre-orders
You
begin
would
at
just
that
buy
time.
your car.
Yeah, no, the car I have currently, I've had it for like almost a couple years now.
Oh, okay.
So and all that
The
stuff.
question is, if you still had your old car, if you still had your old car and the Cybertruck was coming out, would you get the Cybertruck?
No,
No. Oh, okay.
because I'm not $100 just to reserve it, and then the price for it itself is like I don't have that kind of money to save up, especially if I have to save for it.
Yeah, that'd be so cool. If, like
Honest.
you just pulled up in the Cybertruck.
Okay. Anyway, on to
I
our
mean,
next.
you can't break windows. You can't. They're unbreakable.
On to our next topic, as we have a brand new game coming out, which is called X Defiant. Tom Clancy's X Defiant. Now, this is a brand new game coming from Ubisoft San Francisco. This is not something. This is not Siege. I'll say that. It's not anything like Siege. This is a free to play 6v6 arena combat shooter with fraction style based abilities coming to this game. This will be coming out to all platforms except for the Nintendo Switch.
What about the shrimping?
Well, it's coming out on PC, so it technically counts.
Cool.
So most likely it'll be on the Steam Deck. Maybe. I don't know. I mean, we're not getting Apex is not on the Steam Deck, so I don't know. Anything's possible. All right. With this game doesn't have a release date, but it plans on doing its first closed initial beta test on the 5th of August for PC players in the US and Canada first.
We're in one of those too.
If you sign up, you can sign up at playxdefiant.com to if you want to get that shot, if you want to get a shot. Tip though on that. It does ask for a platform that you want to sign up for. You can only choose one platform. So just to give you a heads up on that. So again, the first test is for PC players only. So if you do sign up, if you sign up and you picked something else such as Xbox or PlayStation, you will not be qualified to join the one on August 5th. Because again, that's only for PC
Which one
players.
do I do?
The only one you can. Well,
I got two options.
you have two options. Yeah. Yeah, that's right. You have two options. Okay, you can do it if you want to.
Yeah, I was like, what do you mean only one?
So no, because like the thing was I was gonna sign up when this got announced, but I was like, can I sign up and like say if I did PC and then switch later for Xbox, can I do that? I can't. I have to pick one platform.
Is it Oh, so they're
Oh,
not cross compatible
I
then
was
for
so
the beta, huh?
so I forgot to mention this also. When at launch there will be full crossplay and everything too. Coming.
But in this one, there's not though, huh?
The test. Well, the first test is PC only, so technically no,
Okay.
and all that stuff. When more, there will be more tests coming out later, so most likely there'll probably be a chance of opening up to all. They'll do crossplay with all the platforms and all that stuff. So I mean, like, I could just because like the thing is like I kind of do want to try it. But do I wait? Do I do it for the PC now, or do I wait and sign up on one? Because I can sign up for Xbox. That way for sure. Then Manny can sign up for on PlayStation, and then most likely when the test is available for platforms, it'll be crossplay. We'll both be able to try it.
That's smart. Yeah, I was just gonna do PC.
Oh, you can do well. It's a free to play game, so
Well, no, as long as the test is crossplay between Xbox and PlayStation, I'll do PlayStation.
well, again, remember what I said. When you sign up, you have to pick one. You can only pick one platform, so you have to make sure.
Oh yeah, before I sign up though, like, does it say like is the test for Xbox and PlayStation at the same time?
The first,
And you said PCs by itself.
well, the first, no, the first test on August 5th is only on PC.
That's correct. Yeah.
That's gonna say. What I'm saying is, if a future test when a future test comes and it's coming to console, it'll probably have include PC with it also, and it'll probably have crossplay
Okay. I'll wait then.
and all that stuff. That's what I was trying to say.
I'll wait.
So that stuff. So that's happening there. So to give it a couple of features, based off the press release, it says additional features with this game will include personalized play style. Players can personalize their Defiant to match their play style. Players can choose a faction with unique traits, abilities, and ultra. Then select a arsenal of primary and secondary weapons, attachments, and a device to complete their loadout. And you can even tweak it on the fly after respawning to adapt on an ever-changing battlefield. The game next is competitive clashes. The game offers a variety of competitive 6v6 arena and linear game modes, such as domination and escort. Combine that with a large pool of uniquely designed maps in rotation, and no two matches will fit.
Oh, I see.
Extra notes on that. So when the first playtest comes out on August 5th, they plan on having 10 maps coming on that playtest, with 7 of them being arena-based maps and 3 of them being linear-based maps. Also, there will be 3 arena modes, which will be domination, ringleader, and upload, and then 2.
You're missing 4.
Huh?
You're missing 4.
What are you talking about?
You only said 6 of them.
No, what are you talking about? I said
You only.
10 maps, 7 of them being arena, 3 of them being linear based. There's going to be 3 arena modes, and that's domination, ringleader, and upload.
What's ringleader?
I don't know.
Because upload, I feel like would be S&D, right?
I don't know.
No, I'm just saying. Like I feel.
I wouldn't. I honestly, they didn't give more details on the modes. They just announced them. The other two, the 2 linear modes are escort and zone control. And just right before Manny asked the question, I was already going to say I don't know what any of the modes mean, or what they how they play or anything like that, because they didn't give more details into that. The only thing that sounds common with one of the modes that sound common is domination, probably, which is it moving 3. You get your 3 spots and you try to dominate those ones. That's probably one of them for sure. I don't know.
I feel like upload is probably going to be like S&D. Sounds like it. Like I feel, but it won't be like necessarily a bomb. It'll probably be like you have to upload something to something. I don't know.
Maybe.
Get files or something.
Maybe. Again.
That's what it sounds like to me. But who knows, really?
Yeah. Again, like I wouldn't know more. Like I said, I don't know more. Probably find out when it gets closer to the first test, and we'll probably check that out. Oh, they'll probably have more information coming soon before the first test to give you more info on those modes. Last thing is diverse factions of Defiance. X Defiant will initially feature factions such as wolves, Echelon, and Outcast and Cleaners.
Mm.
Battling across iconic locations. Additional defiance will be added as as the game evolves, drawing on a range of characters and abilities from the Tom Clancy universe and beyond. So the four factions already are based off separate Tom Clancy games. Wolves is based off Ghost Recon, Echelon, Splinter Cell, uh, Outcast and Cleaners are based from the Division for those particular games. Um, Out of those ones, there's that. There's of course the Rainbow Six games, of course, all that stuff. So there is more opportunity of adding more style factions. So based off those kind of games, um, based off the gameplay trailer, from watching it, they did show like I can already see like certain maps based off certain games. Like a couple of them were already based off the Division and all that stuff. Since most of it is based, since the first one was based in New York, um, I some of them just provide like you can see with some of the skills that the players play, like Echelon. They are more of a support class, but the thing is, they have like the signature three masting that mm, based in Splinter Cell and all that stuff. To name a thing, Outcast
Mm.
Cleaners. Those are like enemy factions in the game itself and all that stuff. But they provide like they're based off again like the four factions also based off different classes. If I remember correctly, Wolves are based off a tank class. Echelon is based off a support class. Cleaners are based off an assault class, and Outcasts are based off a healing class.
So what
For
you're
those,
saying is this is a better version of Rogue Company.
I was getting more vibes of Call of Duty and Overwatch, but that works too a bit and all that stuff. And then what's like funny, interesting about it, the executive producer to the game, Mark Rubin, used to work on the Call of Duty. Used to work on Call of
Sure.
Duty. So that's where if you have watched the gameplay trailer, it does bring out that those some of those vibes, Call of Duty vibes.
Mark Cuban.
Rubin
Oh, he's Cuban. I was like, what? I was like, he's really just moving, ain't he? Let's see.
and every nah, but
Mavericks owner, Shark Tank enthusiast. What wasn't he on Shark Tank?
he's a he's like a judge or an invest. I don't know what they call
He's a
those
shark.
particular breed. He's a shark,
He's a shark.
overall
Yeah,
shark.
yeah.
You said enthusiast. I was like, what?
I didn't have a good way to say it.
And all that stuff.
Shark
But
Tank. Shark sounds weird.
anyways, Manny, I've known you seen the trailer and everything. Uh,
I have some.
what are your first initial thoughts of this game and everything?
So cool. So cool. I like PvPs. I like them a lot. Um, don't play them a lot. But I like them. And I like when new ones come out. This one looks really cool. I was already excited for Extraction, and this is also getting me excited for this. They have no similarities, but like what I'm saying is like,
I know. I was like, why are you bringing up Extraction when this has no similarity?
Tom Clancy games are just good. I think. Didn't play Splinter Cell any of them. Um, I beat the Division 2, and I really liked that one. Um, didn't beat Division 1. I only played one mission. Love the Ghost Recons. Love all of them. Um, obviously, love Rainbow Six. So I mean, I love all these franchises. Don't know what Splinter Cell is. I don't know what you're talking about with the three faces. Sounds
I
kind of cool
figured.
though.
I figured, but
The dude actually has three faces.
it's not three faces. No, it's like a goggles, specific type of goggles. It's like three
Oh, and
dots,
there's three
like three green dots. Yeah,
in the
yeah.
middle.
It's like
Okay,
one at the top.
that's I don't know how that. Okay. Anyways, um, so I mean, I like these franchises. So this is kind of cool that they're like trying in a weird way. It's like a joined universe in a weird way. So I think that's cool. I like shared universes a lot, and especially with franchises that I enjoy and I enjoy playing. So I'm excited for this. I'm excited. I really like to see what the factions are going to be like in game. They really sound cool. And with the addition of new factions, I wonder what that'd be like. Probably Rainbow Six and I don't more. I don't know more would be. But see, excited. Can't wait.
Um, I'm interested to see where this goes. Hopefully when the first available test for us will come out, I'm very excited to give this a shot. I don't see how where this goes. I do find it surprising of how some people are already giving crap to this game already before even giving it a shot and all that stuff. Of course, yeah, this is coming from Ubisoft, and they have, as I mentioned like a while back, like in a couple episodes ago, where this is like they're like their own internal issues about certain things and all that stuff and everything like that. That's totally understandable. Um, I sorry, I had something. Um, but I'm willing. I want to get this shot. I want to see what they can do with this kind of game, especially now when there's like something else to play outside of Warzone, in particularly. I mean, we still got Fortnite. I mean, but then again, it's like those are battle royales. I haven't and all that stuff.
Well,
What?
there's also another game.
Anyways, before you start doing your whole
What?
thing,
What was I
before
gonna say?
before you start doing your whole spiel and all that stuff about stuff, what I was gonna
Oh,
say is was I was
mention the game.
what I was gonna say is like this is more a competition to say Call of Duty multiplayer than it is to Warzone. Um,
No, definitely.
and then because for the fact of the matter is, Cold War multiplayer is not fun. I don't have a good time with it anymore. I really don't, and all that stuff. Um, and everything. I don't even want to go back to Modern Warfare multiplayer and all that stuff, and that's a little bit better than Cold Wars. Um, bringing this, but the way I like the fact that I'm enjoying this, of course, like I'm a big sucker for like multiplayer games that include abilities. That's why I love Apex so much.
Mm.
Um, and everything. So I'm willing to see what this brings and what
Or Rogue.
else. Huh?
Rogue Company has something like that. You
Rogue
enjoy playing Rogue?
Rogue Company has something similar, but it's not. It's this. That is more. How can I say this? Realistic abilities than it is. I guess you can say. I mean, depends on like how they work it and all that stuff because it's like nades and stuff like that. But
Oh, okay. You're saying like how Apex has like
Apex is
uh,
more actual abilities
yeah.
such as
What
like
about
bloodhounds, bloodhounds scan, Wraith's
yeah?
dimensional thing and all that stuff and everything like stuff like that kind of stuff, which is cool.
What about spellbenders?
Spellbreak is different because that's not
Spellbreak.
Spellbreak is different
It's
because it's
not an ability,
yeah
but
because it's not
do
because
you enjoy it?
it's the overall mechanic of it. That's why the magic is an overall
Would you be
mechanic
able
of it.
to? Would you be able to go and go hop into a game again? Do you think?
Yeah, it's just that like the thing is just like for Spellbreak in particularly, it's just like it nothing in there outside the game mechanic itself intrigues me to get
Yeah.
in and all that stuff. That's why I still play Fortnite because it's the story, the overall. It's because of the overall story of it, of what they when each season still intrigues me and all that stuff. No matter how much I get, no matter how much I get bored, no matter how much I try to like I get out and do something stupid. It's why I still play Apex because of the story, also and all that. I played Warzone this past weekend with Arturo.
Yeah.
It felt fine, but I felt like it felt fine playing, but at the same time, it's like, what is driving me to continue complete this? I don't want stuff to keep going playing
That
with
sounded
Warzone.
really dumb.
Huh?
If you take that sentence out of context, it sounds really dark.
What did
You're
I
like,
say?
what's driving me to continue?
I said, oh, okay, man, whatever. Oh, that stuff.
No, but
Um,
anyways, no, I see what you mean. I'm like that with Warzone. I don't really know the story with Warzone either. Never did. Uh,
well, it's not
so
even okay for Warzone in particular. It's not even story. It's just actual that has actual like gameplay itself is actually fine for me. That's why I still get on it. But it's the other stuff though it doesn't affect me in particularly because I play on console, and it mostly affects on people that play on PC, like the whole cheating, the whole cheaters, and all that other stuff. The solos is not intriguing because it's so slow. It is a little bit more slow, and people camp a lot and all that stuff. Like it's all that stuff that brings it down for me because it's true half the time. It's true and all that stuff. Like I can't enjoy solos as much as it like that. But they're saying now that hackers are starting to come into console now. Like there's actual cheats within console versions of the game and all that
What's
stuff.
that?
Huh?
Is that possible?
How is that possible?
Yeah, like how do you do that? Like PC, I get
I
makes
don't
sense.
I don't know, but it's a thing and all that stuff.
That's crazy.
And all that stuff. And it's just like as much as it drags me down and all that stuff, because it's like because I Warzone. I think out Apex and Warzone would be my pretty much my go tos if I wanted to just get in and jump in and all that stuff. Apex is becoming that more. Warzone has become like that less, and it's even affected when I even if I play with people because like again when I played with Arturo this past weekend, it was good, but at the same time again there was no determination or willingness to keep going with it after a couple
Yeah.
games and all that stuff. Like I feel my spiel. I've done what I can. I played a couple games, but it's like that drive or that willingness to keep going is not there for it. All that stuff
Okay.
and everything. And hope again we have Battlefield coming out, but then again after the news of how crossplay works, I don't even know if I'm gonna plan on getting it now. Since because you're on PS4 and all that stuff, and it
How
does
does that work? I didn't hear anything about it.
crossplay only works between PC, Xbox Series X and S, and PS5, and then there's a separate crossplay between Xbox One and PS4.
Oh, so there's no cross gen then,
So there's no cross-gen crossplay and all that stuff. So we couldn't play since you're on PS4
unless I get it on PC.
unless you get it on PC or if you end up getting a next-gen console by then.
Yeah.
So that right there is already that right there is already and all that
Well, you know,
stuff.
Arturo can get it though. Can't you?
Yeah, but still, it's like I don't even know if he wants to get it. That's the thing.
Well,
So I don't even know if he's in the Battlefield. So it's like there's not that. There's that right there. So it's like,
yeah.
stuff. Halo. I'm gonna play Halo no matter what. All that stuff. And everything. I'm still gonna play Halo no matter what because I love Halo.
That cross gen?
Well, I mean, it's between Xbox and PC.
Okay.
All that stuff. Um. And
What
everything.
about Gears? Is that PC, Xbox crossplay or no?
I think 5 is.
Oh, okay.
Also, but it's like so. But I mean, like with this right here, like it's new. It's different. Of course, it's like six. It's similar to like Call of Duty and all stuff, but hey, it's at least it's bringing something different at least and all that stuff with these classes and all that stuff. So I'm excited for it. I'm looking for it. I'm willing. Whenever the first test for consoles goes live, I'll be sure to play it as much as possible and get in it and do it and all that stuff. But yeah. Other than that, let's get into our final topic and
Oh, subtopic before we get into our final topic because it has no relation to the final topic. Played that skate game, the bike, snowboard, skating game. Remember? Skate
Riders
Republic. Skate
Riders
Republic.
Republic.
Riders Republic. Played that.
There's a test.
I can say I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. That's
That's
it.
it.
Moving on. That's it. Yeah.
That,
Moving on.
that you gonna give more about it. Sheesh.
Well, I can definitely see myself. I don't see myself playing this with you guys because it's not a game for you guys. But I can definitely like just see myself chilling, playing it. So that's that.
Oh, that's right. It did.
Yeah, that's that. Moving on.
There's a test.
No, I think so. I don't know. I got it. It's on my phone. See, it could be a test. I don't know. Let's see. Hold on. Okay. I'll turn it on. Hold on. I don't know if you heard that, dude. Beep.
I didn't hear it. Let's
Okay.
see.
You can't hear the fans in the background, can you? Can you hear the
No,
fans?
no, I can't hear the
Okay,
fan.
that's good. Let me see.
Oh no, it got delayed till October. Oh, they haven't done it.
Hold on. Console's loading.
Listen, gentlemen, we're about to find out. Ladies and gentlemen, we're trying to find out
Yeah.
if Manny had played the beta for Riders Republic. I think I signed up for it. So, as we wait for Manny patiently waiting for his PS4 to load up
Yeah.
and all that stuff.
I'm loading in. Loading in.
Also to give people a few more tidbits of X Defiant. Again, it's gonna be free to play when it comes out, so that's gonna be cool. Hopefully we'll probably get like a battle pass kind of feature kind of stuff with it, hopefully. Um and in the press release it does mention it's like X Defiant Ubisoft original is a new take on the competitive FPS genre that offers players a high octane gameplay experience combining fluid and visceral combat with unprecedented freedom and personalization. X Defiant will immerse players at the
Hold
forefront
on a second.
of
You're making
X Defiant will immerse players at the forefront of the Tom Clancy universe at iconic locations and trios of Technicolor chaos with maps mixing indoor and outdoor environments, ensuring smooth gameplay and unpredictable. I'm very excited to see what this. Hopefully, hopefully. Also, don't know.
All right.
It is
So, I don't know if I dreamt it or just on crack or something.
you dreamt it.
I don't think I have pre-ordered. That's the thing. Don't remember pre-ordering either. I just went to my account. I have a pre-order. Don't remember pre-ordering it. I haven't pre-ordered. I bought it.
I thought you said you pre-ordered it. I remember you telling me.
I know for PC.
Oh, for PC.
Yeah, I don't
Manny,
remember. I don't remember getting it for console, but I did.
Manny.
Well,
Anyways, for those
what
who
I
don't,
dreamt was cool. If it
so
was a dream.
since we're about to talk basketball in a bit, might as well let everyone know.
Oh yeah.
Well, just to give, since related to what we're gonna talk about, what I'm gonna talk
Uh,
about.
I'm Mavericks fan.
Game Game 6 of the NBA Finals is currently still going underway. It is in the fourth quarter.
Bucks and six.
The currently score is 86-84. Milwaukee's lead. 8:03 in the fourth quarter left. Again,
Noise.
make that 87 as Giannis has just made it his first free throw. Again, this is Game 6. Milwaukee has the 3-2 lead of the series. If they keep this lead and finish out the game, they will win. And they will win the NBA Finals and be this year's champions.
Fun fact: if Milwaukee wins, it'll be the first trophy won in Wisconsin. Fun fact for you. The Packers have never won a Super Bowl there. Neither have the Brewers.
Wait, how has Green Bay never won a title in Wisconsin?
They've never won in Wisconsin. That's what I'm saying.
In the state of Wisconsin?
Yeah, in the state of Wisconsin. Yeah.
I guess.
So that's a fun fact.
I guess.
So that's a cool thing. That's Milwaukee. Be happy for that. That's cool. We can't all be Tampa. You know what I mean? We can't all win in our home venue. I guess. You know?
I love the fact that you just try to make that a football reference and all that stuff. I was like, what do you? I was like, you were like in Wisconsin. I was like, what are you talking about? And I
Did
was like,
LA win?
huh?
Did LA win
L.A.
the Lakers?
No, they played in the bubble that year. Remember?
Oh, well. Anyways,
Have they won
so
in their
we're gonna
home?
be the
Have they won in their home state though? Yes, they have. Okay,
yes,
so
they have, yes, they have.
okay,
So I mean, this will be the first major trophy or major championship, major title, whatever you want to call it, won in the state of Wisconsin.
okay, that
So
makes a little
that's a
more
pretty
sense.
big deal. That's a
That makes
pretty
a little
big
more
deal.
sense. I don't. I think you're making it a big deal more than everyone else in Milwaukee probably is.
No, but I mean, it's a fun fact.
And all that stuff.
It's your
Yeah,
daily, that's your
it's a
daily fun fact.
it's a fun fact. Yeah, I get that, but I was like, I don't know if that's a that much of a big deal and all that stuff
No, it's not. It's not.
and
But
everything.
there's your daily fun
Like
fact.
honestly, here's a fun finals fact. This is the first finals where none of the players was a teammate of Shaquille O'Neal's. And all that stuff.
Damn, that's a
So
big deal.
that is a big deal. That is actually a big
Yeah,
deal because like every
because he's
single
the Yarmir
he's
Jagger of the
he's
NBA.
played with a lot. He's played with a lot of people in his time when he was active and all that stuff. So it's like
Yeah,
so yeah. So that was that. I think that one is more interesting than the whole Wisconsin thing.
yeah. The Wisconsin thing was more of a fun fact.
No, I get
This is
no.
more of a historical fact. This is more of a historical fact. That's
I,
actually really cool. Yeah.
oh my gosh. Anyways, just before we continue, score is currently 89
Wait,
for Milwaukee.
when Dallas won, who played with Shaquille? Oh, never mind. I know who.
Why are you looking back to something for so long ago?
Well, I was because I was like last season. I know the season before. I know. I was trying to think. That's about it.
Dallas. When
That's really cool.
who won like almost like so long ago.
2011. 2011. Okay.
2011.
2011.
10 years ago. 10 years ago.
Yeah.
And you
And
bring
Luca's
that
was
up.
good.
And you bring that up. Who played with Shaq that year?
Wasn't it LeBron?
And
The other guy for the Cavaliers. The other guy from Miami.
who did Dallas play in that finals? That is the
Miami,
question.
wasn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. I said LeBron.
Why'd you say
And
the
like every
Cavs?
else, I was just messing with you. I do see LeBron more with like when I picture LeBron though, I'm not gonna lie, I do picture him in the Cavs jersey. I know he started with Miami, right? No, he didn't start with
Who?
Miami. What's that?
Who?
LeBron. Who did LeBron start with?
Cavs.
Cavs. And then he went to Miami.
Yes.
And he was like, I'm out bases. And then he went to Cleveland again.
Yes.
And then he was like, Cleveland, your town stinks. I'm gonna move. And then he went to LA, right?
Well, I mean, he did win a title in Cleveland first. And
Yeah, but the
then,
actual and then he left. It's like,
yeah.
yeah. He's like the Brady of NFL.
That doesn't make sense at all. That definitely doesn't make sense. You can't say Brady. Brady has left once and gave him
Yeah.
and gave him a title in his first season.
But he wins everywhere he goes.
It took LeBron in his second trip to Cleveland 2 finals to get their trophy.
But he does win everywhere he goes. That's what I'm trying to say.
I mean, 2 with Miami, 1 with Cleveland, now 1 with LA.
Yeah.
Not bad.
You guys should bring him to the Warriors.
Not bad. Huh?
You guys should bring him to the Warriors.
No.
No? That's fair. That's fair.
Speaking of LeBron though.
Rockets.
I'm not gonna engage this conversation.
Portland.
Speaking of
Rep City.
LeBron James. I saw
It's
Space
Fortnite
Jam,
thing. Oh.
A New Legacy. Why are you trying to make these random guesses?
Question. Since we got LeBron skin in Fortnite, you think we're getting Big Chungus? Is Big Chungus gonna be in Fortnite?
No idea. Who?
Big Chungus. You don't know Chungus?
No.
Oh. Maybe the Meat Eater rabbit? Maybe. Bugs Bunny from Meat Eater. There was a sketch that they did with LeBron. Anyways, moving on. You saw Space Jam. How was that?
Anyways, I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna say this now.
Was Bill Murray in it?
No,
I'm not watching it.
of course, no, of course, everyone would say.
Bill Murray is the greatest thing that happened to that team. He
Okay.
won them that game.
Anyways,
He won them that game.
anyways, I've seen it once. I've only seen it once. At but I had to. I saw it before I had to start streaming, and I saw it after I streamed. This was Saturday. I will say, going into my stream, I was iffy about it. After the stream and finally finishing it, and then carefully thinking it through, not that bad.
But
It's
really, I thought you were gonna say it's like it's good.
Huh?
I thought you were gonna say like it's really good.
It's not bad. I mean, it has its issues. Don't get me wrong. It has its and it's the moments of like, I don't know if that works. I don't know this that.
Okay, I got a question. Why is that the snake lady called the White Mamba? Isn't that what her name is?
Yes.
Is there like a reason for that? Like I don't really know.
I don't know. No, it's not related to who she is. I'll say that.
Oh, it's not. I thought that that's her nickname off the court. So
no. Yeah, Klay Thompson's nickname off in real nickname is Wet Fire.
Hey, that'd be cool.
Yeah,
that'd be cool. That'd be cool.
Manny, of course you would think it's cool.
Because he gets nothing but it's like water.
See, you can't even like, you can't even give it a good excuse. That's just gives it right there.
Isn't it like whenever you shoot and you make a swish, it's like that was wet? Ain't that a thing?
No.
That's the thing. Oh
no, never, ever.
Not even like the '90s. That's not a saying.
Oh my god.
No, wasn't a saying like back then.
Anyways, no.
What are the monsters' names? Like what are and who are they?
The Goon Squad.
The Goon Squad. There you go.
Wet Fire, White Mamba, Arachnia something. The Brow.
What's Hiller called?
Dame Time or something. I forget what it was. I think that's what. So Dame Time is actually a thing.
Oh, it is.
But I don't remember if that was his actual name as a Goon Squad. I think it was like Cronus or something.
Oh, that's dope. That's dope. Cronus is dope.
Awesome.
Does he say like? Is that his catchphrase? It's Dame Time. Like, is that?
No, it's just he doesn't say it. It's just.
That'd be hilarious if he said it. Like,
no, it's more of a thing because like it's more based like when he plays, and it's like if he's down, if they're like down, like the Blazers are down, and he like starts like catching them up. That's pretty much saying like it's Dame Time.
It's beast mode
in a way.
Okay.
But yeah, the Goon Squad, fine.
Question. Okay. Goon Squad versus Monstars, who would win?
Goon Squad.
Goon Squad, really?
Mm.
You don't think the Monstars?
No.
I mean,
I'll be honest.
They were destroying Jordan for a while. I mean, he barely had a comeback.
Yeah, but the Monstars are what, brute force and everything like that. The Goon Squad has kind of the same thing, but also abilities with them, so it doesn't help and all that stuff.
Okay.
I did like the fact that there was a subplot to this on the Looney Tunes side of things. It was interesting of how that turned out. Jordan, not Jordan. LeBron acting is 50-50 because he has his moments. He has moments and all that stuff. In the beginning of the movie, when you first see him and he starts acting in the way he portrays it on that particular scene, you would automatically think like, "What the hell are you doing?" And all that
So
stuff.
serious moments, it's a no.
It's a
Then
hard.
basically.
It's hard. It's hard. And all that
Okay.
stuff. So, but there again, he has his There are moments though, like where he looks like it works and all that stuff. So it's cool. So it's good to see that. Other than
Is
that,
there any reference to the original Space Jam?
yes. And it's not like somebody mentioning something. It's something you would see. It's obvious. It'll be
Jordan's
obvious.
in
It'll be obvious to see. I'm
technically,
not.
technically yes.
Technically. Other than that though, it's like fun. It's an enjoyable movie. I think it is.
Does it start off with LeBron playing golf?
No,
Oh,
not at all.
that'd be funny. That'd be funny.
Not at all. I think Don Cheadle as the villain, I guess you could say. Not bad.
That's interesting. I actually haven't seen him as a villain in quite a while. I don't think ever.
And all that stuff. Not bad and all that stuff. But it's just
Now,
what it is.
what are his motives again?
I'm not explaining. It's part of the whole movie, so I'm not gonna say anything.
Oh, okay.
His
You catch
name.
any like
His name though, it's like that's the best you can come up with, because based off who he is in the movie, like that's the best you can come up with, and all that stuff. There's a possible chance. I'm not saying it.
Yeah.
And all that stuff.
Bad.
No, I want you to see it for yourself, and then you respond. Let me know. Let me know what happened. Yeah. And all that stuff. And I mean, honestly, I think you might like it, but then again, at the same time, I'm just gonna. It's more of like you'll hear it and you probably won't understand it until you ask me, or it's gonna be like that is the dumbest name I've ever heard in my life. And all that stuff. Maybe I don't know. It's one of those two.
Like Cheeto Don.
Nah. But other than that, I mean, it's fine. It's nothing big. Will I watch it again? Probably not.
How many scenes did Fluffy get?
Fluffy.
Yeah, Speedy Gonzalez.
Oh.
Not his actual person. I'm saying like.
I was like Fluffy.
Because I was like, I don't understand how Speedy Gonzalez could be in a basketball game. Like that's kind of weird. Like.
Oh, speaking of which, I do like the fact that, and this is, I'm not semi-spoiler, but it's like cool how they utilize the tunes more, like more of them in the basketball part of the game of the thing.
It wasn't just a set team,
like how in the first one was.
Yeah.
So they use more of the tunes in this one, the game. That's pretty cool.
Okay. I did see which is Wet Basket. You said is his
Wet Fire.
Wet Fire. What's his name?
Klay Thompson.
Klay Thompson. I did see like a TikTok, and it was the red guy. It was that red guy, and he gets the ball, and then he gets zapped by lightning, and it's just like a stick figure, and the dude was like Klay Thompson. It was hilarious. So that was the thing I saw.
What was it? Granny Surprised Me.
Well, she's an alcoholic.
No, it's not that. Not even that.
Her superpowers.
I'm not gonna say anything.
She gets like an elderly bonus or something like that.
A what?
An elderly bonus when she makes that shot.
I was like, I was like, wait, what? What did he say? I can hardly hear him. That's why. But other than that, it's a good time. It wasn't that bad as I thought.
Is Wiley in it?
Wile E. Coyote?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is the Roadrunner in it?
Yes.
Does the Roadrunner destroy the Coyote?
I'm not saying anything.
Okay.
I know. Okay, Manny.
Who's the head coach?
Just to give everyone a heads up, Manny doesn't care about spoilers. I'm only saying. No. I only say this because I don't want if anyone does want to watch it, get spoiled. that watches our show, that watches our podcast, or listens
Who's
to it.
who's the head coach? Who's the head coach?
I'm not saying.
Is it?
I like how you're asking me spoiler questions when I'm trying to not to give spoilers.
That's not that much of a spoiler because that's not anything to the plot. It's
I mean, it's in the. I mean, if I'm surprised you haven't figured it out because it's in the trailer.
I didn't see who it was. Is it Bill Murray?
No, it's not.
Oh, is it Jordan? Jordan's the
Again, I'm not gonna say.
Jordan.
I'm
was the
gonna
team now.
stop. I'm gonna stop.
It's like Dirk Nowitzki.
I'm gonna stop answering these questions, ladies and gentlemen. This has been the No Name Podcast. We thank you for joining us this week. We didn't do 3 hours, thank God.
No.
And all that stuff. Well, it's a little short, but hopefully we'll have something.
I got it
next week.
Mike Ditka.
You can catch us every Wednesday here on Anchor, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and on YouTube, of course. Every Wednesday at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Don't forget, our Loki reactions video is already live on the channel. If you're into the gaming side of our stuff and all my things, again, I have both episodes 1, 2. Life is Strange already up. Life episode 3 will go live on Thursday, if and all that stuff. And then of course catch me on Twitch live. Link will be in the description below. Don't keep an eye out for our future content for more stuff such as our
You
tier
gonna
list.
tell them what happens if you hit the premium by October?
I will not explain that because I have not talked about it on my stream.
Oh, okay.
And but I'll probably talk about it tonight and all stuff. But I hope you guys have a good one and catch you later. Peace.
Bye.